Hello, 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 everybody. New headset. This is one of my Jabras that I need to use for work. So I wanted to talk about a comment I got yesterday. And it was from a person. I'm not going to call it a hate comment. It's just like, oh my God, girl, look what's going on with you. So they're saying, you gave up the Hyatt, the Nextrep had tech issues, and now you're doing the poll thing, but they're going to be hateful. Oh my God, girl, why? Why? So I wanted to talk about it a little bit. One, my main job has been and always will be live ops. I will be with them 4 years. Next March will make 4 years. So they are my number one income. Everything else that you see me do is secondary. So yeah, there's been some tech issues. Some of it has been temporary. Some of it has been seasonal. Some of it I get in there and it's like, ooh, nah, thank you. But it's okay because I always have the live ops to fall back on. So I can afford to be a little picky, a little, this ain't gonna work for me. Um, as far as Nextrep, I had high hopes for the Teledoc because it was 1099, 24/7, 365. But they have you doing some technical loops every day and then the room's crashing and then yeah. Um, yeah, first I thought, well, I'll just muddle through it. I was like, no, it's not for me. That doesn't make it a bad client, okay? And I heavily recommend anybody who's interested in working for Teladoc to give it a try. Just because I did not have a good experience does not mean you will not have a good experience. I mean, it just try it. You do have to be aware that the 2 weeks you are in certification are unpaid. And so that's kind of that. Um, but I don't mind letting y'all know that I've failed at a job or the job doesn't suit me. This really is the reality for a lot of people in 2023 that, just like jobs have to be picky about applicants, you have to be picky about jobs. Always keep some money coming in. Okay, so there's no problem with that. Keep money coming in. Um, but it's okay to say, this ain't gonna work for me, or oh no, this ain't for me. I'm not the least bit worried or ashamed about it. Um, you know, so it does seem like a lot, but a lot of people are going through the same thing that I am. I'm just being upfront about it. So, I ha the other part of that was the political surveys. I have done political surveys for the last 3 elections. So, no matter what area you are doing customer service for, you're going to get cussed out. People are going to be mad. It doesn't bother me. I've had years and years and years of customer service. I really just want a low level responsibility right now. Because the most of my time and energy is with live ops. So anything added onto that is just gravy on the biscuit, as we say. Um, so yeah, but it's okay. I looked at that and read that. I responded to it. I wasn't mad about it. But I know some people are like, oh my God, girl, you're trying out these jobs. I'm like, yeah, but every job I try out is a secondary job to live ops because I'm not leaving live ops again. I took a break from them earlier this year to try out a W4, W2 job. And that's just not going to work for me. I do need a lot of flexibility in my schedule. The good thing about live ops is it's overnight is real busy, so I can log in about midnight, 1 a.m., work whatever hours I want to work. Um, and then, be uncommitted to be like, hey, I'm going to work until 6 a.m. or hey, I'm going to take a break between 3 and 4 and then work until 10 a.m. Um, so there's that, and that is the number one position for me. So, yeah, I want to clarify it's okay to say get into training, get into your first, second day and be like, this ain't for me. I've already got some money coming in. I'm gonna bow out, but learn from my experience. Just because it doesn't work out for me does not mean it will not work out for you. There are a ton of 1099 companies out there. There really, really are. And I am all about that 1099 life. Yeah, giving up the Hyatt with the benefits. The benefits are really good with the Hyatt. They really are. Um, but it's just the schedule was really good, but I was just feeling like I need to maximize my money. I've got the health insurance thing sorted out now. So, you can go to the Affordable Care website. There are subsidies depending on your income. I didn't qualify for all the subsidies because of the money, but you know, I've got some. That's a great place to start out and go. They got the silver level plans that'll help you out. So I've got the healthcare stuff sorted out. I really do. So I'm not paying very much as far as that. Some of my copays are zero, so that's not bad. Some of them aren't zero. Some are like $30 or $45 a visit. But yeah, I just wanted to touch base and be like, it's okay to be like, girl, you checking out these jobs. Not everything's gonna work out for everybody, but live ops is my main money. So I kind of feel like I've got the time and energy to check them out. And you can learn from my experience. Um, but yeah, it doesn't upset me. We can have an honest discussion about, how 2023 is because there's a lot of people hopping from, work with benefits job to job, or they're knowing they're only going to keep the job until they find another job. I've been fortunate to have that primary job. Um, and it's a good thing. So anyways, I'm gonna hop off here and I will see you next time.